Hi there, welcome to Threat Assessment. Today I'm going to be playing Vincent Valentine. It is a mono black 4-drop commander 2/2 assassin that whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I'm going to put a number of +1/+1 counters on Vincent equal to that creature's power. And whenever he attacks, I can transform it. When I transform him, flipping over to this side, he becomes a 3/2 trample lifelink that when he dies, at this stage, he can return back to the battlefield tapped under my control. So he's a little hard to get rid of. Kind of the game plan is just get him as big as possible and smack people with him. I want to make him trample, lifelink, get a bunch of life, spend the life, and kill people with commander damage.
What the fuck is going on here?
For the mana, I have basically a bunch of swamps, and the basics: Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Gilded Lotus, Dark Ritual, and I have things like Rogue's Passage for utility lands, so that I can make Vincent try and be unblockable.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
When it comes to interaction, I'm doing things like Overkill, Cursed Marauder, Hindered Dominance, things that are just gonna target spot, creature kill. I want creatures dead so that Vincent can get bigger and bigger, and I can smack people with that.
Buddy, what's your name?
Stan.
Stan.
When it comes to win cons, I have things like Vorpal Sword just to try and, when I do touch somebody's health with trample, it just knocks them out of the game immediately. I have things like Xenos Yay Galvis, so that when he transforms, I can choose a target opponent, and when that player loses, I win, so I hopefully don't have to knock out all 4, I just gotta knock out 1. Eldrazi's Conscription, I will enchant Vincent, getting him bigger, trample, annihilator. I'm trying to make sure that I can make him as big as possible so I can kill people's monsters, make him bigger, attach this enchantment, make him even bigger, make people sack their things. You know the deal. Summon Primal Odin's a really good one, because that one also, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. So if Vincent's not out, I have other ways to try and knock people out of the game, even if he keeps getting removed or he's unable to do what I need him to do. Tainted Strike's a good one. I like this because even if I'm not making him like a 30-30 commander damage, if I can just get 10 through, hopefully I can infect somebody and knock them out of the game.
Right on the curve, make this man fly like a bird, spin on the first and the third.
When it comes to flavor, since he's an assassin, I got things like Covers of Darkness, trying to make assassins or beasts have fear, so that he's a little bit harder to block. I have things like Vincent's Limit Break, because it's Vincent from Final Fantasy VII. I wanted to add things in that nature. And honestly, for flavor-wise, I'm just a huge Final Fantasy nerd, so I have a bunch of cards that are just Final Fantasy in theme, sticking with the mono black, just a couple of creatures and enchantments that come from Final Fantasy. And then I have Fire Shrieker. I kind of like to think that this is like his gun, and it's just giving him double strike just to blast people in the face. So that's that. If you guys like the deck, go ahead and check it out. The deck list in the link below.
Yo, thanks for checking out the video. Go watch more videos. Like, share, and subscribe. You better fucking subscribe too, or you're musty.